Here's my short story of me spending more than 1.5 year in monk mode. So pretty much since 2021, I decided to live like pretty much like a monk. My main activities were working on my business, eliminating social media, eliminating social life, and pretty much all the pleasures so therefore I can have more space inside of my mind. Most importantly, because I just simply had so much things that I haven't been able to arrange and organize inside of my head, and I needed some headspace. And one lesson that I've been blessed to learn throughout this journey, and I would love to share with you guys over here, is that this whole thing doesn't make any sense. This whole thing of us trying to live up to the expectations of society, of trying to live up to the expectations of others, doesn't make shit. And I know that I might sound like a broken record, or it might sound that I'm repeating someone, but at the end of the day, I gotta realize that my biggest mistakes in life, the actions that I've been making that actually led me to a place where I did something that I shouldn't have done, always came from me trying to live up to the expectation of someone else, or live up to the idea, which is even perhaps worse, that I had based on what others might be thinking of me. And so every single time when I'm operating from such a space, I have my focus outside of myself. And when I don't have my focus inside of myself, inside of my heart, inside of my gut, then every single time I'm losing energy. I'm not my fullest self. I'm not focusing on what I could be doing, but what others are supposed to be doing. And there will be always this repressed energy, this something that, hey man, like something is not good. And so, for example, yesterday I just realized that, man, like I had this craving for creation. I'm sort of a musician. About like 10 years ago, I started to, produce um, classical music, and I was always huge with music, and I always had like a good ear, what is good music, what is bad music, and just like in general, I'm also playing the guitar. I have a very good, sense of freedom. I'm also dancing. I'm the guy in the club when I go to the club. By the way, recently I just, about to get back to normal life, quote unquote normal life, and sometimes I go to clubbing because I love dancing, and I'm the guy in the club who's like, people are, man, like, are you in ecstasy? Do you have ecstasy? No, bro, this is joy. This is fueled by joy. Like 1 meal a day plus meditation. This is where the energy is coming from. Plus keto, obviously. And I just realized that, man, like, why am I suppressing myself? And yesterday I just started playing out randomly, and I just realized that I've been able to create some great music. And with that being said, I also realized that I became this. I had like a season when I was like lost, and I was like, man, like I have no clue and no purpose in this life. You know why was that? Because I was focused on money. I was focused on something. I was focused on something that is outside of me. And as soon as I started to focus on the energy that I have inside of me, this, like music was born. New systems are new. Relationships are. I'm getting outside of my comfort zone because I'm just focusing on the energy that I do have inside of myself. So brothers and sisters, this is a super super quick message that I really wanted to share with you, because I think that this is something that could be potentially ruining ourselves, man. And just go ahead and be yourself, do your shit, be a good person, and love.